Here is your exact 2,000-word cinematic YouTube script. The screen opens on a quiet American highway before sunrise, the asphalt still holding the night's cool breath as streaks of crimson spill across the sky. A soft hum rises, steady and confident, as if the road itself is awakening. Then it appears, carving through the morning like a promise made of polished power, the new Honda Goldwing electric camper in a deep, lustrous red that glows under the rising light. This is the moment that pulls every rider forward, the moment that hints at freedom. From here, the road stretches into a cinematic ribbon framed by tall pines and open plains, and the Goldwing electric camper rolls forward with a sense of quiet authority. There is something powerful about hearing so little yet feeling so much, the electric drivetrain pushing smoothly with a torque curve that rises like a tide. Honda's engineers tuned this machine to move in a way that feels close to weightless, despite its grand scale, and the red finish gives it the presence of a touring flag designed for riders who refuse ordinary experiences. And before we go any farther, welcome to Point Shish, where every journey is built with purpose. If you're drawn to high-end touring stories told with cinematic detail, consider subscribing now so you never miss what's coming. The electric motor delivers instant surge with no hesitation, and the bike glides up to highway speed with dignified force. It carries a generously sized battery pack engineered for long-haul reliability, with real-world range meant to satisfy riders who refuse to compromise. Charging options adapt to modern travel, from fast charge stops that fit neatly into a coffee break to home charging that resets the bike overnight. This isn't a touring bike pretending to be electric. It's an electric machine built to redefine long-distance exploration. As the camera pulls closer, you notice how the red bodywork shifts tone depending on the light. In shadow, it takes on a deep, mature richness. In direct sun, it glows with a luxurious vibrance that feels sophisticated rather than flashy. The fairing lines flow with sculpted aerodynamics shaped to converse with the wind rather than fight it. Every panel meets with precision, and Honda's build quality shows in the way edges align. This Goldwing doesn't shout. It carries its presence with calm confidence. Riding through a long arc that sweeps toward the mountains, you feel how the chassis balances comfort with stability. The suspension uses electronically adjustable dampers that adapt to road imperfections, creating a sensation of floating maturity. Even as the wheels roll across rough patches, the ride stays composed. For a camper-equipped touring machine, this stability becomes essential. Honda's engineering delivers it with unmistakable smoothness. Inside the cockpit, the story deepens. You look down to see a widescreen interface alive with crisp graphics, offering navigation, energy management, ride modes, and wireless connectivity that feels effortless. The controls fall naturally under your hands, shaped to remove distraction and encourage quiet mastery. The seat cushions you like a high-end travel lounge designed for the open road, with heating, cooling, and contouring enhanced for long-distance comfort. This is a cockpit created for riders who expect the journey to feel as rewarding as the destination. The camper module integrated at the rear transforms the Goldwing Electric into a genuine touring home for two. With the touch of a button, the module extends into a compact modern shelter built from lightweight composites and lined with materials that resist weather and embrace comfort. Inside, you find enough space for sleep, storage for gear, and cleverly designed compartments that make long journeys feel seamless. It's the sort of innovation that turns a cross-country dream into something comfortably real. As the road transitions from open plains to rolling hills, the electric drivetrain continues its quiet performance, delivering torque that feels immediate and consistent. There is no vibration, no engine rumble, just steady force that pushes the bike forward with refined confidence. This silence becomes its own soundtrack. You hear more of the world around you, the wind sliding across your helmet, the soft hiss of tires gripping the road, the distant calls of birds rising from tree lines. The Goldwing's advanced aerodynamics reduce turbulence around the rider, and the adjustable windscreen creates a pocket of calm air that encourages long hours of relaxed travel. Even at interstate speeds, you remain anchored in comfort. Honda shaped every curve with computational precision so the machine cuts through air with minimal resistance while maintaining stability even when loaded with camping gear and two riders. As you carve through the switchbacks leading up a scenic overlook, the bike's weight seems to soften. The low center of gravity, enhanced by the centrally mounted battery pack, makes handling intuitive. Steering is light yet deliberate, and corner entry feels sure-footed. The The regenerative braking adds control, allowing the machine to recapture energy while delivering predictable deceleration. Every movement reflects thoughtful design rather than compromise. When the road levels out along a lakeside stretch, you experience how the Goldwing electric camper turns cruising into rolling serenity. The reflection of its red silhouette dances across the water, framing the moment with elegance that echoes Honda's pursuit of perfection. This is more than transportation. It's a traveling companion that elevates each mile. You pull into a scenic rest area to explore the camper features, and the transition is smooth. The module deploys quickly, forming a compact shelter for evening rest. Inside, soft lighting creates a warm atmosphere. Storage compartments reveal thoughtful solutions for clothing and essentials. There is space to stretch out, breathe, and settle into the rhythm of adventure. Even the sleeping surface feels premium, designed to support a full night's rest. As twilight sets in, the Goldwing's exterior lighting comes alive. LED strips trace the sides with subtle glow, and the rear lights illuminate with a modern signature. The red finish reflects the landscape, creating harmony between machine and environment. With the battery charging from a portable station or campground connection, you prepare for another day of silent power. Morning returns with a burst of sun across the horizon, and the Goldwing electric camper comes back to life with a simple press of the start control. There is no engine rumble, just readiness. You pack the camper module, secure gear, and roll back onto the highway. The bike feels responsive and eager. The regenerative systems work in the background, extending your range with each descent and deceleration. As you pass through a small American town, the locals look up with interest. The red Goldwing draws attention not because it is loud, but because it moves with refined impact. The aerodynamic lines catch the light. The silent motion sparks curiosity. It feels like the future blending into the present. Highways widen into long straightaways, and the Goldwing settles into a cruising rhythm that feels natural. Honda tuned the throttle mapping to deliver smooth, predictable power that encourages relaxed long-distance pacing. The seat cradles you in comfort, and the rider triangle supports proper posture without fatigue. Hours pass easily, reminding you how this bike is built for those who treat travel as lifestyle rather than escape. Farther along the route, you approach a mountain pass where the road coils upward. The Goldwing responds with confidence, climbing with steady torque and maintaining traction even on steep gradients. The electric powertrain doesn't tire. It simply delivers. And as you reach the summit, the view stretches endlessly, a reminder of why touring continues to inspire. You reflect on how far electric touring has come. The Goldwing electric camper is not an experiment. It's a mature expression of Honda innovation. It blends extended range with luxury comfort, camper utility with flagship touring sophistication. The red finish ties it together with a visual identity that